Let's finally talk about that ARG versus Konami debate, shall we? Now, Konami fanboys, shut up. ARG fanboys, shut up. Listen to this video. I'll explain why. I guess I don't prefer one or the other. Well, I guess I do. You'll understand it by the end of this video. So, the whole reason for this is ARG decided to make their own ban list. So their events that they choose, not every event I guess, will be their own ban list. Now, there's a few problems with this that I can see arising. For one, since they make their own ban list, they are also the secondary market of Yu-Gi-Oh! So they can raise or lower prices. Now, if you talk to the owner, Jim, or anybody else a part of ARG, they will blatantly deny that, they did that on purpose to raise prices, and they didn't basically screw people out of buying really cheap when they knew they were going to hit stuff on the ban list to make stuff better, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Whatever. That's cool. It's not the point. Someone, I'm sure an ARG vendor, at least one, probably did that, but that's neither here or there. Now, the differences between Konami events and ARG events that I've noticed is ARG does cash, I believe. If not, they do credit. And the payout is much better. On the other flip side of that, it does cost more money to enter. Like $25. I think I paid $30 one time to enter a tournament, and I didn't get any packs. I think that was like ARG Philly or something like a year ago or whatever. Anyway, so it costs more money. You're not guaranteed packs upon entry, and if you do get packs, they're usually old packs. So, or you get a mat, and nobody really wants to play an ARG mat. But anyways, the prize payout is much better. So, there's an advantage there. The attendance is usually lower, but it usually has more good quality players because that's where a lot of the pros, quote unquote, like to go to. So you'll see a lot of, straight top tier play. Now, Konami events, $20, you get 5 of the newest pack usually. And, there's usually a lot of people, like YCSs have sometimes over 1,000 people, especially if it's in California. So that's very hard in its own style, and it's like 12 rounds or some shit like that, which is amazing. They're not as run, in my experience. They're not as run as efficiently as ARG events are, and so that's kind of a downfall. But let me get into my personal opinion and what I think. If you're the kind of, it depends what kind of player you are, what event you should go to. You should probably go to both if you really want to get the experience, try to win and all that. Now, my problem is when it comes down to ARG and Konami. If you win a YCS, that's a very good accomplishment. Not many players have done that. ARG Circuit Series, at the same level, not many players have done that. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, when we look back years from now, players are going to say, hey, remember that YCS champion? He ran this deck. He was very good, blah, blah, blah. They're going to remember the greats for the YCS championships they won, the Konami Nationals they won, the Konami Worlds they won. Nobody is going to say that, yo, remember that ARG Circuit Series winner? It's just true. I mean, maybe some people will say that, but people I've talked to, and in my personal opinion, I don't think we'll say that. So, if you're talking about if you want to be the best at the game, currently, you want to win YCSs, you want to win Konami Nationals, you want to win Worlds. But, now the flip side. If you don't care about that, you don't care about being the best, being who you think, what that means to you, and you'd rather just play for money, you should play in ARG events. Now, I have a problem with that logic because, one, if you're playing this game for money, strictly, you're playing the wrong game. You should be playing Magic, or you should be not playing card games at all, making money some other way, or vending. So my whole point is, if you want to make money, sure, go to ARG events. If you want to be recognized as one of the greatest in the game, you should probably go to the other events. Either way, I personally don't care if you go to one or the other. I personally might go to both. Am I a little salty that the last time I was at an ARG event, my deck got stolen? Yes. Did that have anything to do with ARG? No. It could have been YCS Hartford for all I know, and I would have got my deck stolen. It's just some shitty person that day. So what I'm trying to say is, money-wise, play ARG. The fame, the glory, you play in KONAMI events. That's plain and simple. I mean, you can argue with me all you want, but that's just how I feel, and I feel like that's how a lot of people feel. It's no disrespect to ARG. I'm just saying that that's how it is. There's nothing you can do to change that. You can have all the events you want, but at the end of the day, people are going to remember names like Adam Korn, Billy Brake, Dale Bolito, Cesar Gonzalez, all these people. Stevan Bizel, somebody that I know as well. They're going to remember those names for winning YCSs, for winning events, but they're not going to remember these random people. And sometimes it is random people that win these ARG events. Yeah, people are going to remember Patrick Hoban, Fraser Smith, and all those guys, but they're going to remember Patrick Hoban and Fraser Smith for winning KONAMI events, not for winning ARG events. That's just how it is. That's how I feel. You agree, disagree? That's the bottom line. So, I think I covered most of that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back. Not sure what I'm going to talk about this week. I'm sure there's always something to talk about, especially when people say stupid things. But, hey, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Appreciate the love. Catch you soon.